One of the biggest things to explain to our parents was the fact that previously we'd set our children into ability classes and ability groups, and that needed a bit of explanation. And we just talked about not putting a ceiling on children's learning. What we found over the time is that children that weren't able to now can, and there's even that feeling that they can do more. Since introducing the Shanghai Project, I've noticed that the children have a much greater depth in their understanding. They've transferred knowledge to long-term memory, and they're able to talk about it in lots and lots of different contexts. It's very different to what we saw previously.
So when we first started doing Shanghai and we were doing the end of unit tests, we found that there were particular gaps, and over the year we have watched those gaps decrease.
I think the general knowledge of the staff's vocabulary towards mathematics has increased an awful lot, which has then had the impact on the children as well, because the Shanghai, right from the early beginnings in year one, outlines vocabulary as being really important. So it's something that as a school we focused on, and we make sure that children know all the vocabulary for the 4 operations, and shape work we're really trying to embed it as well, which the Shanghai encourages.
The use of vocabulary is astonishing, much more so in the early stages of year 1 and year 2, where the children now naturally use a quite advanced shape vocabulary that children in year 5 are still just getting to grips with. And they also use correct vocabulary in year 1 for denominator, numerator, quotient. It's really quite astonishing.
I think there's a buzz. Even children who find it difficult within the classroom are so much more confident with their maths now, because they know they've got a good chance within the Shanghai to work their way through it, and they know that at the end they can do an enrichment or possibly an intervention if needed. So the confidence level throughout the school with maths is brilliant at the moment. It's really high.